Building in Minecraft can be a challenging area to cover, since it has so many little nuances and ways to be good at it. In this video, I'll show you how to build a proper Minecraft house step by step. You can use this anytime you want to build something. Let's get started. Well, the first thing you want to do when you're building something, you want to start with the planning. And so the planning here consists of just building shapes. So you can start with anything. You can start with a square. Alright, just a square. And we have our first shape. And now this may seem obvious to you guys, but the trick here is to combine multiple shapes into one giant structure. So you can just pile on these shapes, just attach them together. There you go. I can build. Attach them together, and you'll get these sort of intersecting designs that what I'll show you later. You can get very interesting shapes, and so I can even make a curve here. I can maybe draw a diagonal and do here and then build it. This is a very weird design, but if when you raise this up, you'll get a little shed here, a little the starting area here and your main area, and you can build the basement, which we'll cover in a later video. And so this you can just raise up and then start building your house from there, which is step 2. So here's a rectangle, and then another smaller rectangle, and then this thing. Okay, I know what it looks like. Looks like a very angry eyes and two face. Anyways, so I've raised it up. All right, so you can I raise it up until it looks like a proper building. So I would suggest how much is this? 7 blocks is fine. Now here comes the hard part. So people always have a lot of problems with building roofs in Minecraft, but the way I got to knowing how to build them, we pick out any edge. So this edge, and then you just start placing stairs on this side, and so you start placing them. All right, and you want to cover this edge and then extrude one to give that overhang feel. With this technique, you can just continue and you'll get a proper roof like that one over there. And the trick is, if you want to get that roof, you want to replace your stairs every time you're building a stair with another block. You'll get this variation type, and then you can explore a lot with this. And you can even just place slabs here and you can just place slabs here, and you'll get this roof that's yours because you have made it. And you just want to experiment to see which one looks the best. As I said, stairs, a block, stairs, 2 blocks, and stairs. It's just whatever you feel that flow you can make into a design. And here for this slab one, I just placed slabs in a symmetrical pattern, and I got this. It's not the best, doesn't really look that good, but it's not supposed to. This video is to show you how you can build from scratch and build any template you want. Alright, so we're done with step 2. And now for the step where your house actually starts looking like a house. You grab an oak log. This will be your support for the house. So you place it at whatever you can get in intersection here. I mean, not intersection, at the corners of the house, and you want to place them so that you get this gap or space or whatever you want to call it. And so this brings out depth in your build and makes it look more realistic or more as a house. And also you'll notice these gaps. These are just for the windows, and you want to make designs that feel symmetrical because windows are symmetrical. So now you remember we started from that thing, and we kept building up and then adding layer by layer, step by step, so that we don't get confused and we can structure the house and add to it later. You add some flowers and the windows, of course. I wish I had Optifine, but because these are very annoying. It's good to experiment with a lot of shapes in your build because that makes it very interesting and special. Build wherever you think it would fit, and if it doesn't fit, revise or discard them. Make sure that the changes you have done in step 3, they fit, and yeah, trial and error. Building is all about that. And finally, the 5th step, step 5, vegetation and basically beautifying your house. So we know that these flowers are already here, but one little trick that'll make all your builds really shine is leaves. Just so many leaves. Just place them at every corner and edge that would seem suitable, but not too much, because then you're just building a forest and that's not really your intent, is it? and you put glowstone under them, and that would definitely look good, as in here. I think it looks good. And buttons, there you go. Buttons, you can also add some more detail to further really structure the house and make it seem something real, as in just or instead of just a black canvas on which it doesn't really look that good. And also I like to add this in my builds, just a little waterfall everywhere. It doesn't really have to make sense, but it just looks good. Maybe you can imagine this as a waterfall, everything, and put slabs over here to prevent the water from falling, and then here, and the leaves just around it to wrap everything up. And of course the patio. So gravel here, whenever I place gravel, I place the 2 layers solid, and then as in the gravel is deteriorating over time, so you just place gravel side by side, and yeah, and so it really wraps everything together. And also I place glowstone here for lighting, because if we set the time to night, it still really shines, and the lighting is hidden in the structure, and it doesn't really obstruct like torches. Torches are really very ugly. With the strategy of building shapes, you can get a lot of different designs in a single house, which really brings it out. So you could say this is a combination of 3 houses in one, but really it's not. It's just a giant, not really giant. Houses in Minecraft are very deceiving. From the outside they look like this beautiful, amazing mansion, and from the inside you got enough for a single storage system, and that's it. So I didn't really cover palettes or color choices here, because I just want to show you what you could do with just cobble and wood. It's about the balance of colors, the balance of framing and shape, how to use that, and and how to make something look good and natural. So guys, these are the 5 steps. Use them in your building, and you can make any house look good, and hopefully you'll enjoy your builds even more.